Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Ready now, Ben Revere, and we are ready
Leading
for some daytime baseball.
For Baltimore, the designated hitter, Ben Revere.
First offering on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that.
Second.
Launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 2-0. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Number 3 over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Ready now for Baltimore, Adam Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adam Jones, the second out of the opening frame.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Jake Arrieta gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
So digging in now, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off
Leading
here
off
in the
for the
bottom half
Astros.
of the first.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in now, number 70. And he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A 1-1. It's a slider that misses below the zone. Cox leads off second with nobody out. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. It's a 3-1 now. Michael Lee is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Jones going back, still going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting third.
Into the box, Michael
fielder,
Lee.
Michael
As he'll lay off
Lee.
a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Lee is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Arrieta is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty D, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Now the 3-0 offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch
Batting
down in
fifth.
the zone right there.
Catcher.
Below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, this pitcher better make an
Batting
adjustment.
sixth.
That's a lot of loud
Designated hitter,
contact. That's 4
John
bullets
Carlos
in the first inning to open up this game.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another one sent foul. That's a fastball that just misses inside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Chopped in front of home plate. He takes it to the plate. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-1 Houston. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Machado now on 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
In now for the O's, Josh Snare. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Way out in front. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is taken, ball 3. Ronnie Rodriguez would be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Next up for the Astros.
Leading off for the Astros.
30. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Three-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Machado over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary
Trying
Cox.
to pick things up where he left off. Gary Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the third inning on the show. In now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He drove in two of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Brad Bravo.
Stepping into the box, Brad Bravo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Bravo, a native Pennsylvanian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Here's Ben Revere.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Softly hit here to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Second base.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Revere is off of first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. Revere leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and two now. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, number 70.
Leading off for the
as we move
Astros.
on to the bottom of inning number
Center
3.
fielder,
The last
number
at bat,
70.
we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Left side, taken in by Machado. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Had to
The
protect
right
there with
fielder,
2 strikes,
number 8.
and he just got it
Michael
off the end of the bat.
Lee.
Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0. high pop-up. Machado just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Snare will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Howie Kendrick
Leading
to
off for
stand in to
Baltimore.
lead things off for
Second
the
baseman,
Orioles. Adam Jones
Howie
set the follow.
Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Changeup in for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home.
That ball's foul.
The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. So here's Joe Mauer, 1 for 1.
Leading off the fourth for the Astros.
First time up.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Mauer, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2001.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer, number 197 in his career. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo
Laid out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another chance. David Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. Rodriguez loves it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's tapped foul to home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
This pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Houston. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll get his side. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First offering on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Lifted in the air to center. Number 70 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Snare.
Now at the plate, Josh Snare. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your
Ubaldo
attention,
Jimenez
please.
will come
Now
on out of the
pitching for the
bullpen as
Orioles,
he'll be appearing in his
number
third
31,
game this season.
Ubaldo Jimenez.
Ready for another chance. Number
Leading
70
off for the Astros.
comes in 1 for 2 with
Center
that
fielder,
home run he hit earlier.
Number 70.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box, number 3. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One ball, 1 strike to count. Lee on at first, nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. Joe Mauer will be next. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself. And you get 3 knocks in a big league way.
It's hard to have 3 hits in 1 day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start at this.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a tough spot in game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0 home. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it
now
3.
Batting,
good job right there, keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 4-1. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Three runs already home here. Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Three and 1 the count now. The 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Diaz is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. Astros lead this one 6-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to
The
me,
catcher,
he hasn't
number
walked
34.
anyone either. He's just
Brad
pounding the zone. His
Bravo.
stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Brad Bravo. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Ben Revere. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. That gets down and the inning continues. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Here's Howie Kendrick. He gets it hard on the ground with the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail 6-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Leading off for the
Gary
Astros.
Cox. His last
Left
at-bat
fielder,
didn't go his way
Gary
as he popped out
Cox.
in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Hit back toward the mound. Rodriguez right there, and that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, number 70. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. High and deep to right center. Jones is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
In now, number 3, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Lee rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score. And that was a great piece of hitting.
So here's Joe Mauer as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Stanton now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. There goes the runner. Pitch inside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 9-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready now for Baltimore. Adam Jones, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Popped him up. Number 3 shading to his right. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Into the box, Josh Snare. This one skied out toward right. Lee has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one.
It's time for
they
the
trail big. It's 9-1. Tommy Hunter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit
number
right where it
29,
is.
Tommy Hunter.
Digging in to try it again.
Number
Astros. 30. 0 for 2 with a run
First
batted
baseman,
in for him thus far.
Number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
off
batting,
base, and that's
second
just what they did
baseman,
right there. Big
Kyle
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hunter, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Up around the face.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Ready once again, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
In now for the O's, Brad Bravo. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Rodriguez stands at first with one out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 0-2 delivery. Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball one. The 1-2. Fouled off. Rodriguez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Ben Revere. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But this will be a foul ball. But this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. They trail big. It's 9-1. Next up for the Astros, number 70. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-0. misses down below the knee. Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Snare going back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. I'm set with the 0-1. Fouled away. And 2, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Bravo corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Lee is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. 1 left for Houston, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Howie Kendrick starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
That's inside. 2-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Lee sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Randy Johnson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jake Arrieta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.